This is the one interview question I ask every QA candidate. It is not a trick. It sounds easy. And it is the fastest way I have found to tell a junior tester from a senior one. Here's the question and the 3 answers I hear. The question: how would you test a login page? That is it. Everyone has used a login page, so there is nowhere to hide. The candidate cannot lean on jargon or a framework they half remember. They have to actually think in front of me. I am not really asking about login. I am watching for 4 things. Do you ask questions before you start? Do you think past the happy path? Do you organize your testing? Or just list whatever comes to mind? And do you talk about risk? The login page is the surface. How you approach it is the real test. The weak answer. The weak answer sounds like this. I would enter a correct username and password and check that it logs in. Then I would try a wrong password and check for an error message. And then they stop. That is the happy path. In one negative case, it tells me the candidate tests exactly what they are handed and nothing more. That is a no. The average answer is a real checklist. Valid and invalid combinations, empty fields, password masking, the remember me option, locking the account after too many failed attempts, injection attacks in the input fields. This is genuinely better. It shows real experience, but it is a flat list, every item treated as equal, and the candidate never asked me a single question. So the average answer is better, but it is still a memorized checklist. There is no priority. Nothing tells me what this person would test first if the release shipped in 1 hour. Good testers have checklists. Great testers know which item on the checklist actually matters. On its own, this answer does not get hired. The strong answer. The strong answer does not start with a test. It starts with questions. Is this web or mobile? Is there single sign-on or social login? What are the password rules? Is there 2-factor authentication? Who are the users? Only then does the candidate group the testing into categories instead of chaos. Then the strong candidate talks about risk. They say the login page is the front door to the whole product, so security and account lockout get tested first before cosmetic issues. They mention what they would automate and what they would explore by hand. The strong answer is not longer than the average one. It is organized, and it shows judgment. The question is never about login. Weak answers test what they can see. Average answers recite a list. Strong answers ask first, organize by risk, and show how the person thinks. Pick any feature and practice answering. How would you test this out loud with that structure? If you want to practice this properly, comment Vault, and I will send you the link to my QA interview vault. It has over 800 technical questions across manual, automation, API, and performance, 50 coding drills with full solutions, 10 cheat sheets, and star-based behavioral examples.